How do friends? Foster Kinn here. So in this video I'm going to relate a funny story. Well, maybe it's more embarrassing. It's probably both. I'm going to relate a funny and embarrassing story about something that happened up on Beartooth Highway. Stick around, you're going to dig it. Alright, Beartooth Highway. Now, before I get started on the story, if you haven't gone, you gotta go. Oh, everybody should go. It is easily one of the great roads in the United States, one of the great roads in the world. The views are spectacular, it's amazing, and just do it. But don't do it in the winter because it's closed down from snow. Anyway, getting to it, I started out on the western end at Cook City. Now, the road itself, it wigwags down into Wyoming and it weaves its way back into Montana and ends up at Red Lodge. Now, the night before was this street party in Cook City. I mean, the entire town was there. Band, great band, dancing, food, it was wonderful. So the next day I take off and I am totally enjoying it. The day is freaking perfect, okay? It's kind of temperature and day where you think, man, I am blessed. So I'm going up and going up. Now it goes through the Absaroka Mountains and the Beartooth Mountains and gets up to almost 11,000 feet. Not bad. And after that there's a place, I think it's called a Rock Creek Vista Point, where there's these little squirrels with brown stripes down their backs. They are the friendliest, cutest critters you've ever seen. So I hang around there for a while, take off. So I'm on my way down toward Red Lodge, and I had just passed through the very last hairpin when I hear tires squealing behind me. I look in my rearview mirror and it's a brand new Corvette with a custom paint job. Tan with gold flames. You heard me right. Tan with gold flames. Oh man. Anyway, allow me a rant. Okay, it's a special kind of oblivious mind that would cause somebody to spend thousands and thousands of dollars to paint what is possibly the most American of badass American cars tan. I mean, Corvettes should be aggressively painted. Bloodthirsty red, cold-blooded black, shark gray, blue, even white and yellow work sometimes, a ruthless racing green. But tan? A tan Corvette? That's like Dracula wearing a Hawaiian shirt, plaid shorts, and ballet slippers, right? My God. Anyway, this guy stomps on his gas, so I pull over, let him pass, and it's like I'm at a carnival freak show watching a style-deprived boob and his equally clueless silicone girlfriend. I mean, you know. Anyway, I'm alone. Nobody else around, minding my own business, not a care, la-di-da, perfect day. When out of the blue, no warning whatsoever, bang, just like that, an enormous, gigantic spider is crawling across my sunglasses. Oh my God, this thing's monstrous. It's about that big. You know, I scream and squeal like a little girl who saw her first Halloween Frankenstein. You know, I'm scraping my glasses, get rid of the thing, the bike's weaving all over the road. I luckily end up at a turnout, jump off the bike, I'm hopping around like I'm covered with fire ants. I jerk off my gloves, my helmet, my jacket, my flannel, violently shake them out. I'm checking my boots, I'm checking my jeans, my pockets, my t-shirt. You know, I just want to make sure that that critter is gone along with all of his friends, you know what I mean? So then I check all the nooks and crannies in the bike and finally determine that I and my possessions are spider-free. I'm exhausted, breathing heavily, hands on knees, sweat dripping off my nose, whimpering like a cocker spaniel left out in the rain. But I have successfully dodged a wretched demise. So anyway, that's it. You know, subscribe to my channel. Got a lot more videos coming. Go to my website, fosterkinn.com. There's all sorts of blogs and photos. In fact, I think the blog of this story is there. And buy a book or two or three or four for your friends and yourselves and your family. Love you for it. But most importantly, remember, ride big, ride long, and yeah, ride free. Love you guys.